Yeah, here we are, the 26th of what is it, October? Wow, year's almost done, and ceiling, painting, almost all done. Just needs maybe one coat in some areas, and that'll be done. But we got Mehmet, who's back from Live Connection, doing the electrics. Here he is, just behind me. Yeah, so we got the electrics being done today, hopefully in the kitchen anyway. Few lights, few sockets, so when the kitchen is in, we can use them, the appliances, and we can use the lights to see what we're doing. So you know, once Nisha's cooking, it's always a good idea to have lights while you're eating, but anyway, that's that done. So yeah, so back on the electrics for the moment, and then we are hoping to have the kitchen done by about Friday this week, so fingers crossed. Okay, here we are, the 26th, and Mehmet just gone. We tried to do a little bit of electric work, but done a little bit, not fully, because of reasons a little bit technical, where we weren't quite ready to. But however, that was the bad news. We did, yes, we have got up here, if you can see this here. Yeah, we've got that on just to see, you know, how you would look, and I think it's quite awesome looking light. And we've got 4 of them, and we just ordered another one with 4 lights in it, so that'll go center. So there's 4 of them all around the room, and one in the middle with 4 lights. So that should be really quite good. And behind me is a Harpreet, which you haven't met yet. He's helping us do the kitchen, and he was due to start yesterday, but as he had, I think, a couple of free hours, he started today, which is great. You know, we're not saying no. So yeah, so it looks like the kitchen work might even get done sooner than we expected. Let's hope this fast progress continues, and all plain sailing from now. Yeah, so should be good once it's all done.
Okay, so as you can see, Abdul's famous words, the kitchen cabinets are being put into place. They've just kind of got a feel for the units that we've ordered, the layout that we've created, and just seeing what potential issues there are. I'm going to turn the camera around so I can show you some issues that have come up. I had these sockets put on the wall yesterday, and he's already decided where he wants his sockets. But one thing as an amateur we didn't realise was to take into account the design layout. And to be fair, these were the areas for the sockets were actually put in before the kitchen was designed, and our design means that this unit here actually falls, the edges here actually falls right on top of these, like that, literally as it is, they both fall on top of these units, on top of these plug sockets. So that's a big issue. A lot of cutting has had to be taken place around the kitchen because of the way the pipes have been put in. We've been advised that these pipes really should have been at the bottom, where you know, they would miss this sort of area here, but our pipes are up higher, which means they've had to cut out the back of the units to fit them in. And then over here, this little area here, we're not actually now having a unit. We were going to have a smaller unit and a door, but what's happening now is that we're just having a side panel put in and then a door flipping open. So this is going to be like a hidden void. Sometimes hidden voids are great for large items which won't fit in the cupboards, but I want it to look a lot nicer than it is now. The worktop actually falls here, so Abdul's got his measurements slightly wrong on here. Abdul's saying it's partly to do with plastering increasing and blowing up the measurements a little bit, but either way it's something we didn't anticipate. So Sandip's going to come back to hopefully take this down or move it away, put it somewhere else, and then this bollard here has to be chopped back by at least 1.5 inches. And on the bollard here, I'm calling them bollard pillars, whatever you want to call them, the worktop is coming across here, so this needs to be taken down by about 3/4 inch all the way around, because the worktop is to sit on it and not within it. So we wanted the worktop to kind of start from there and go around. So those are just the issues we've had right now. The boys were here till quite late last night, just sort of cutting back the units. All of these units here are for the top. There's a sink in one of them, and that is the freezer. I had decided to go for an integrated fridge freezer, as we can't fit a normal fridge freezer in here because of the windows and compromising on space. I think when we design the kitchen again next time, when we come to decorate in 5-10 years time, we'll probably reduce the size of the window here and maybe have a fridge freezer around here somewhere, I don't know. But for now we can't have our big fridge freezer in here, so I wanted to have a fridge freezer to hand in the area that I'm working in. The cooker's going over here, so that at least, you know, if I need something quickly while I'm cooking, it's around. It just does mean though that either against this pillar here or against that back wall there, we're going to have to put a fridge freezer. I don't know if Abdul showed you yesterday, but the light has gone back up as well. That's where it hasn't gone back up, it's gone up for the first time. We weren't sure about these, so we asked Mehmet just to hook one up and see. None of the electrics are working as yet because he needs to put in a new conduit. Ours is fully loaded, and he said it's not safe or allowed to put any more on it, and because we've got the whole extension still to wire up on the downstairs, he's just gonna put in a new electrical box for us to handle all the new lights. So we have to wait. Unfortunately, we won't be able to use the kitchen. It won't be live in terms of electric until midweek next week, I reckon, which is disappointing because we thought it would be the end of this week, but now we've got to wait a few more days. We've waited this long. We'll do it. Isn't that just so glorious looking? The moon was in here, it's just shining straight through the glass, and I was just stood here yesterday in the midnight just looking at it. I got Abdul clearing out the garden here, and Zahir's run off. I think he's supposed to be chopping down the buddleia at the back. Buddleias need to be cut down regularly so that they flower properly for the next year and conserve energy and all of that jazz. So yeah, that needs to be cut down. While they're at it, I might get them to cut down the roses at the back and the roses in the front there, which I brought from my other house, my very first house, before I met Abdul. So no, it was when I'd met Abdul, just around the same time. So we'll keep you informed on what's going on. So I've updated Abdul's iPhone, and the videos now will not record, will not download into my iMovie on my laptop. My laptop was bought in 2010, and the operating system is no longer being updated or supported by Apple. I'm probably going to go and take it into an Apple store and see if they can put a whole new OS on it, but that means a complete new install, and I'll lose everything on it. So I'm not rushing like crazy to go and do that. But it means that I've had to find another way now to edit videos. So while I've got them really nice and sleek, and you know, I've got a nice sort of thing at the end, I now have to use iMovie on, you know, that I've downloaded from the App Store on Abdul's phone to do it. So they're not going to be as great. There might be a little bit of dodgy cuts here and there with the film footage, but I don't have a choice. I'm really sorry about that. And when I can afford to, I'll buy myself in half of my face, because I have a huge spot right there and I'm not showing you. The boys have just gone for a bit of a lunch break, and they managed to put the fan on today. They kind of came in a little bit later because they're going to stay later. Our plumber's coming around to do some of those things that I was telling you about earlier. It just is like, wow. When you see, I'm still trying to get half of my face in. When you see that on there, it just makes it so much more real.
Hi, Mum.
Hey, Maya.
Hi, Spot. How are you guys today?
You've been teasing me. Shut up. You've been teasing me all weekend. What were you saying to me?
What?
Like my spot jumps out and...
Ow.
What were you saying?
You can see your spot from like the other side of the room.
And other things you were saying. You were being mean to me.
Bye, Mum. Bye, Spot.
Abdul was just sleeping then, and I was trying to get him. We hope you enjoy this vlog. And yeah, please do subscribe to us and comment. Leave us a comment.
Love reading your comments. That's really good. On the good comments.
He sits there in the restaurant and he just reads them in the evening. Yeah, but please do leave us a comment. We really hope you like it, and please do stay tuned for the next vlog, which will be out tomorrow, and that shows you a little bit more of the kitchen done, and hopefully if we haven't got too many vlogs in between, you'll see the whole lot tomorrow. Take care, see you soon, bye.
Bye.